All right, we're going to run through the platoons for game week 13. Going to start with Arizona. Sasaki, May, and Gonsolin, all righties. So we're looking for left-handed bats in Arizona. That would be Pavin Smith. Doesn't play against lefties. Always in there against righties, though. He got cold. He was hot for a big stretch here where they had a bunch of righties in a row, and then he's kind of in and out, in and out, in and out. Cold again, 393 rank over the last 7 days. Pretty bad, but he should be in there all weekend. Alec Thomas, another guy that doesn't really play much against lefties. A little bit here and there, but he should be in there all weekend as well, I would think. The Cubs get 3 righties. That is Michael Busch. And Michael Busch has been a little cold as well, but if we look all the way back, he just sits against left-handed pitching, so he should be in there all weekend if you want to play him. Other than that, the Cubs really don't run any platoons. Cincinnati gets 3 righties. Normally, I think of Jake Fraley as a platoon bat in Cincinnati, but he's been a little dinged up. He's been injured the last 3 days. You may want to avoid him anyway. Gavin Lux, much more likely to play all the whole series. He has been starting against some lefties, but definitely starts against all right-handed pitchers. So I expect him in all 3. Same with Friedel. They don't normally give him a lot of days off, but when they do, it'll be against a lefty. Don't have any this weekend. I think you can use him with confidence. He's been hot. Colorado gets 3 right-handed pitchers at home. And the bad part about Colorado is nobody on the team can hit. But if you're looking for some platoon bats, Mickey Moniak should be in there all weekend. White Sox get 3. Josh Rojas is back from injury. I think you can expect him to play all weekend. Just got a day off yesterday. But he's been a platoon for the last couple of years in Seattle, and it looks like the White Sox are going to do the same thing with him. He would be the only qualifier here. LA Angels with 3 against 3 right-handed pitchers. I honestly don't see any platoons here. They play pretty much the same lineup every day. How about the Miami Marlins? Matt Mervis, although he's losing some playing time because he's been so cold for the last week or so. Didn't start on Monday against a righty, but normally he's in there every day against righties. May want to avoid him here, though, just because of how cold he's been. Not really seeing any other platoons right now for Miami. And the Brewers get 3 righties, so I think you can expect Terang back after a day off yesterday and a day off on Monday. I think he should play all 3. Contreras going to try to play through this finger injury. Got the day off on Wednesday to give him an extra day to heal up, but I think it's going to be a painful one. Not sure how his hitting's going to be, so I'd maybe take a pass on him to see how he does. He hasn't been hot regardless. And Minnesota, normally we think Wallner, we think Edward Julien. He's in the minors. Wallner's on the IL. I don't think any of these guys play regularly enough to guarantee they play all weekend. Twins have pretty much gone to the same lineup every day philosophy here. How about the Phillies? Well, it's Bryson Stott. Bryson Stott's been a top 100 bat overall for the year and for the last 7 days. Definitely sits against left-handed pitching, but 3 righties this weekend. He should be in there all 3 hitting leadoff. He's a very nice play this weekend, a little underrated. Brandon Marsh, looks like he sat on Wednesday. I know he's just coming off injury. May want to give him a couple games to get back in the swing of things, but normally he would play against all right-handed pitchers. Gavin Sheets actually got a start against a lefty. I think they're just a little short right now. He will definitely be in there against righties, and he is a nice power bat from the left side, so give him a shot this weekend if you like. Jason Hayward, another one that normally plays against right-handed pitching. He should be in there, although he's been pretty cold. All right, how about Seattle? Well, Jorge Polanco was pretty hot there for a little stretch. Cooled off a little bit. Still, though, should be in there all weekend against the right-handed pitchers. Rowdy Tellez, another platoon bat. He should get all 3. He's actually 59th over the last 7 days, so he's been pretty decent lately. For the Giants, you have Mike Yastrzemski, who does play once in a while against a lefty, but should be in there all weekend against the 3 right-handed Minnesota starters. He leads off. Pretty decent left-handed bat in your lineup, especially out of that leadoff hole. Lamont Wade Jr., he's so bad against lefties that they pinch hit for him late in games once the starter's out, but he should start all 3 at least. 3 righties for Toronto. Looks like they prefer Addison Barger against right-handed pitching. I would assume he is in all 3 games. Nathan Lukes, an outfielder, generally only plays against righties. He should be in there as well. And I know they like Varsho better against the right-handed pitchers. He's coming off injury, but he's actually been hitting a little bit. I would assume he's in there all series. I'm going to end with Washington here. So when I think Washington platoons, I think Luis Garcia first. Now, Luis Garcia's been hitting against lefties and righties the last week or so, but he falls into these spots where they just sit him against left-handed pitchers. All righties this weekend. I think you can expect Luis Garcia to be out there. I think he's really the only relevant one here. Jose Tena, certainly they don't like against lefties as much, but He doesn't play every day anyway, so I think you can probably avoid him. And that should do it. There's your Platoon report for Game Week 13. Good luck.